He'd see it. And he'd say, I can make it happen. I have what you need. Let's work together. We can do this. We can dream of infinity. Now I am almost to tears again. Now, I'm not one to cry easily. Oh, what things I've dreamed of doing. Years. Throughout whatever pains I've suffered. What few pains. I don't mean to exaggerate myself. I'm quite sure that millions, nay billions, have suffered far more than I. But whatever pains I may or may not have had, I've had these dreams. Waking dreams. Great things to be done. That I've worked on so long, and yet not worked on long enough or hard enough. But overall, my soul is on this course. Oh, that I had a day with Miyazaki or Jackson or so many others. I had a day with him. He said, work with me. We'll make it happen. I'd even work on one of his ideas. And to merely help. That itself would be a treasure. And he asked me, what position do you want? And I'd say, wild card. I want to be the person who's untethered from any system, but nevertheless greatly involved. Person, I'll make my own hours, and you make my salary. I'll work when I want, you pay what you like. So I shall never be stressed, and you shall never overpay. For I trust myself to work well enough, and to earn an honest wage, and I trust you to be a fair judge of the matter. Wild card, that should be my position. And my duty will be to talk to anyone I feel like talking to, and discuss anything at all, whatever project we're doing, and to see everything from every angle, every little piece, to pick up all the loose ends, to see the overarching story. Spent quite a lot of time talking to the man himself, I'm sure. Infusing my ideas with his. Or hers, as the case may be. Forgive me for any male bias, I'm sure. There are plenty of female, creative people whom I could have a similar relationship with. Indeed, if I met a woman who shared this sort of passion with me, she would be a candidate for marriage. I suppose there are other factors involved, but that would be a candidate, to be sure. I'd talk with Jackson. If I could have just a day. And I feel that just a day would turn into a lifetime. And perhaps I idolize and exaggerate, who knows what. Or perhaps, as in the works of Tolkien, we could have a eucatastrophe. Eucatastrophe, he called it. But everything turns out good. Eucatastrophe. If I could have a day with Jackson or Miyazaki. I could see such things. And I'd have someone to talk to about it. And to do something about it with. I know what things we'd do. And I dream of infinity. It's hard for me to even say it all. Perhaps I've said what is to be said for the present moment. We shall see what comes in time to pass. You cannot reach the end of the story any more than you can reach the horizon. The place you now come to is merely the furthest place you could previously see. So, if anyone out there, at any time, has any connection to any such person in the general category of persons that I've been talking about, particularly Mr. Hayao Miyazaki, Mr. Peter Jackson, and various others. Shigeru Miyamoto, I'm sure. I could design some video games, too. Oh, and how about the people behind Hibernate Renmei, eh? Aye. Or Trigun, for that matter. And various things I'm sure I've never heard of. But if anyone out there sees this video, if anyone out there believes what I say, if anyone out there happens to know a certain email address or a certain phone number or a certain method of opportunity for me, if I got to have my day with Jackson or whomever, or Miyazaki, I keep mentioning him because I love Miyazaki too, I must emphasize that. But if anyone out there, myself included, finds themselves with an opportunity to make this dream come true, well, you'll have my undying gratitude. And you'll have all the things that I mean to create. All the great wonders that I can hardly express. And together, we can dream of infinity. Thanks for watching. See you later.